Good morning and welcome to the Fast Forward Show, the show where I am interviewing business leaders and entrepreneurs, where they're sharing their best practice on how they've used unique and inventive ways to move themselves and their business forward. And I'm delighted to invite Mark Harris from the Enterprise Doctor to be with us today. Good morning, Mark.
And good morning to you. I'm delighted to be here. I'm trying to think, am I business leader or entrepreneur? I'm probably entrepreneur.
What I really wanted to speak to you about is, you're in the business of helping other businesses, and, lockdown came about in March and you decided to not reinvent yourself, but actually launch your own business podcast.
Yes.
And I'd really love to hear more about this. Why did you do this, Mark?
There were two reasons, really. One is that I used to do a live business show on Marlow FM, a local community radio station with broadcast on FM and the internet. And I say used to because for social distancing reasons, they had to change the whole schedule, the way the studio was used. Cut a long story short, couldn't go in and do it. And I really missed it. So if we park that for a moment, with my business, just like most people, it took a massive dip when the lockdown hit. Lots of my clients were like rabbits in the headlights. Lots of my clients were hunkering down. Some of them kept talking to me, but business certainly took a dip. And the advice I was giving to my clients was marketing, marketing, marketing.
Right. Okay.
You've got to be getting your name out there. And the radio show had been one way I was getting my name out there, but that didn't happen anymore. So I thought, I don't need Marlow FM. And I do, and I love Marlow FM, but at that point they weren't using my services. So
let me just ask you then, you said marketing. So what options did you consider before deciding on the podcast?
Not only did I consider other options, but I've implemented other options as well. I've really ramped up my my LinkedIn activity. I've do something called Laptop Monday, and that's been cranked up. I talk to my clients and prospects a lot more. So there's lots more marketing of Enterprise Doctor and associated things that is happening anyway. And
what were you hoping to achieve then? So where you're advising your clients, it's marketing, 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 and you've taken some of your own advice. What were your business had taken a dip. What were you hoping to achieve by going mass marketing in lots of different ways?
Okay, so there's a number of things, and it's a really good question, because with anything you do in business, you start with, what am I trying to achieve? And then how do I do it? What I was trying to achieve was to increase the perception of me as somebody who knows about business. And the people I interview are people like you. One of my favorite episodes, you were my guest. Thank you again for that.
Thank you.
I do say that to all my guests.
Hey, that's not fair.
One of the point of the show for the listener is that people like you can speak words of wisdom, can impart expertise. As you know from having done it, it's not a 20-minute, half-hour sales pitch. It's about imparting business knowledge to the listeners, and they like that. But along the road, what they're hearing is Enterprise Doctor, Enterprise Doctor, Enterprise Doctor.
And how do you think that's sort of helping you, or has helped you to sort of maneuver your business through these challenging times so far?
In a number of ways. Firstly, it's enhanced my reputation. People see me as somebody who makes things happen. And if they want to make things happen, well, maybe somebody who makes things happen is the best person to help them do that. In addition, it's given me lots more contacts, lots of people who have started as a listener because somebody they know who knows me said, you should listen to this, and they do. And I won't name names, but I have clients right now who started by saying, I've listened to a couple of your episodes and I like what you do. And slowly, that relationship has progressed to the point where they now give me money.
Well, Mark, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you. Been really interested hearing about what you've done there and the value you've created, and the tips that you've shared. So thanks ever so much for being our guest.
Really my pleasure. I've enjoyed it. Thank you for some good questions.